What's up, guys? I have my friend Jimmy behind the camera. Basically what I have here is the traction bars that I bought for my truck. I've talked about doing a giveaway on them. I still think I'm going to. I'm just waiting to get some merchandise and stuff in so I can sell, so you guys can enter the giveaway. But basically, the guy who built these he's been building them for a couple years now. I'll leave all his information down below. It's Reaper traction bars. Great guy. He's got measurements for a lot of different trucks. He didn't have one for this style truck because he's never done one before. So basically I just met up with him. He measured everything out, and probably 3 days later he had these built. Gives you all the hardware and everything to mount them. But I just want to point out at how well these welds and everything are. I mean, they're absolutely perfect. These bars are, I would guess, probably 7 pounds, 8 pounds maybe. But really well made. I mean, you can see how tall they are. I'm 6'1", and it's probably 3 or 4 inches shorter than I am. But basically, Jimmy, if you want to follow me around here real quick, I'll basically show them how they mount up. So you have your rear bracket on your bar here, or on your leaf spring. Basically, you're gonna drop those 2 bolts. The new bracket slides up. You put those bolts on. You'll bolt the traction bar on back there, and then basically you'll hold it up to wherever it goes up on the frame here. You'll take your new. So if your bar ends up in here, you'll put the other brackets up in here, mark them, and then drill them out, and then put your bolts through, and then just bolt everything down. He gives you all the hardware instructions. He gives you a decal and everything. Here it is if you guys want to look them up. But I'll leave everything down in the description. I'm just going to kind of play with them. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get them powder coated because he offers that, or not get them powder coated. I went with not powder coated because I think I'm going to paint them silver later on, because I want to do something with the truck, hint, hint, in the future. But I decided not to get them powder coated. So I have a couple different spray paints. I'm just going to kind of mess with them, basically kind of scuff them up, clean them, and then paint them, and then hopefully we can get the hardware put on, get you guys some footage of that, and you guys can see exactly how everything mounts up, so stay tuned. Okay guys, we got the bar hung up here. So basically what I'm going to shoot it with first is a rust reformer. I'm just going to spray it and then let it dry, probably hit another coat, and then I'm going to hit it with collar that I decided to go with. So I shook this for probably 2 minutes, and basically I'm just going to kind of dust it on there all the way around. And it doesn't have to be 100% coverage, just kind of, like I said, dust it, because obviously you're going to put another coat on there, so it doesn't need to cover the first coat. So I'm going to hit this and then hit a second coat, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm painting. So alright guys, so the color we're going to try out is basically like this. I don't even know how well you guys can see it, but it changes colors. It's got like a dark blue and a purple tint to it. So I'm basically going to spray it on there, probably do a couple coats and see what happens. So basically going to do the same thing and just mist it on there. And oh, damn, that looks real cool from this angle. I don't know if you can even see it on the camera here. Hold on, I'll pull up my. But I'm basically gonna do the same thing. Just mix it on there. The first coat, second coat, third coat, until it's fully covered. I'm gonna stop the video here until tomorrow because it's getting dark out, and I want you guys to be able to see me put the actual traction bars on the truck. So if somebody does win when I do the giveaway and they don't fully understand, they can go back and watch this video. So we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow, so stay tuned guys. Alright guys, well we're back. It's the next day like I said. So basically what you're going to do is your 2 U-bolts there, the front ones are going to come off, and then your bracket, you're going to slide up on there, and then just put your 2 nuts back on it, and then you'll bolt your traction bar in here with the hardware. Run your traction bar, push it up, mark on the frame where your other one's gonna go, drill out and put the hardware in, and then assemble everything. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna start by taking the front 2 U-bolts out, and I'm gonna get you guys set up so you guys can see that. Alright, well you guys seen that I got those off. Basically what I did is I took the little torch over there, heated the bolts up, just kind of break the rust up, and then took blaster, sprayed them, let them sit for probably 10 minutes, came right off. I still have to do the driver's side, so I'm going to jump over there and do that. Hopefully I can get those ones broke loose as easy as I did this side, so I'm not even going to record it. You guys get the gist of it, but I'll come back and hopefully get a shot of me putting on the brackets so you can see how they go on. So I got the other side all broken loose. I got that bracket already put on there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not. I'll try and get a shot of it here real quick. Yeah, you can see it. So basically I'm going to show you how it goes on this passenger side. I'm going to try and hold the camera and put it on there. So here's your bracket. Basically you're just going to slip it over your U-bolt just like that, and then you're going to put your nuts on and then tighten it back down. I don't have that side tightened all the way down yet. I still have to do that. I just want to show you guys exactly how the bracket goes on. So like I said, just grab it, slide it over your U-bolts like so, and then put your bolts or your nuts back on to keep it tight. Real simple process. And then of course I got all my hardware over there for when I put the traction bars in. And like I said, you'll hold the traction bar up, mark where your front bracket will go, drill it out, put that hardware in, and then just bolt everything down. I say if you start on it in one day, you can have it done in probably 2 hours if you don't have any trouble with those rear U-bolts. Mine were a little tough, but I got them broken loose. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything tightened down real quick. I still have to put another coat of paint on this traction bar here. I do have my can sitting in warm water just to help spray a little bit better. So I'm going to put probably 2 more coats of paint on this one, let it dry, hang the next one, and then get it going. So I'm going to get everything buttoned down real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back once I have it all finished. Well, we got the traction bars on. As you can see, they look phenomenal. This front bracket here, so what I did is I re-dropped that back bracket, hooked the traction bar and bolt up back in there, and then bolted it back down, and then I put the front bracket on, lifted it up. I tried using a jack stand to slide underneath to hold it exactly where I needed it, and then I took my drill bit and just made my holes. 3 out of the 4 holes I got dead accurate. This one was a little oblong, just off the one side, so I had to drill it a little bit bigger, but no big deal once you get them tightened down. But yeah, they're on. I'm gonna go ahead and back the truck out so you guys can see exactly what they look like in the daylight. So without further ado, here we go.